Welcome to AdvanBlack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, service technician for AdvanBlack. Today, we've got another cool LED for you for the Lowrider ST or the ST style fairing that AdvanBlack sells as well. Today, we're going to be installing our grid light. This is a white running light. This does not have turn signals in it. It's just specifically a white running light that mounts to the front of the bike in the vent area that's in the bottom of the windshield. Tough polycarbonate lens on the outside, of course, encased in a waterproof housing, and 3M double-sided tape on the backside. So this will actually stick to the windshield right in the vent. As you can see, the shape holds the exact same shape as the vent. Very easy install today. Let's get the camera over to the table and see what all comes in the box. Inside the box, you will get the grid light itself. You'll get an adapter that goes to your headlight. So this just draws power off your headlight. Definitely plug and play. This is going to daisy chain into your headlight. This is going to plug in there. So very simple. You will get a little bag that has some sticky pads in it for zip ties, the actual zip ties, and some alcohol pads. You will get a little bit of paperwork. Like I said, super easy install. So let's get the camera over to the front of the bike and I'll show you how to get this installed. So the first thing we have to do is split the fairing. We have to get the outer fairing off so we can access the headlight plug. So we're going to start with removing the 4 windshield bolts. Go ahead and get the windshield out of the way. We're going to come around to this side of the fairing right here. We have 3 bolts, one here, one here, one here on each side. So we're going to go ahead and take the wing bolt out. And this top bolt here, I just remove it about 3/4 of the way. Now it just leaves those 2 bolts that we removed about 3/4 of the way so we can stand in front of the fairing. You always want to make sure that you protect your front fender as well while you're doing this. Now this bike already had our aero lights on the front, so we had to make sure that we disconnected those from the inside of the fairing. And then we gently pull out on the fairing and gently set it down on your protection. So we're gonna get this unplugged. We're gonna take our adapter, plug it into that. And that leaves us with this, the male side that goes back into the back side of the headlight. And now we have power off of this to come up here and go to this vent. Going to push this back through the left side of the fairing bracket. Going to set that back into there. Now we're going to lift up on our fairing and put it right back into place. Go ahead and take the 2 bolts that we took out last. I'm going to get those started and then it'll actually hold the fairing for us while we do the rest. Get all of our fairing bolts started. Gonna bring our windshield back over, put it in place. You go ahead and run these in, snug them down. It's 5 to 7 inch-pounds on these windshield bolts, so basically it's just a snug. Now from here we're going to go ahead and finish tightening our 3 bolts on each side. Torque these 25 to 30 inch-pounds. So now we're ready to install our light. We just want to use our alcohol pad, get this entire area of the windshield clean. And if you have the OEM Harley-Davidson windshield, we have included a 3M foam pad because this has a ridge around it and the AdvanBlack windshield does not. So if you just have the AdvanBlack ST fairing or the windshield, you can just use this and stick it right to it. With the Harley-Davidson windshield though, you'll need to add this foam pad. Now we can take this foam pad and it is very, very sticky. So we're going to try and start in one corner and go around the lip on this windshield. Just like that. We get that stuck on. Once you get it on there, you can peel that clear tape. Then we can bring our light over. We're gonna poke the wire straight through. It's gonna come out on the left side of the bike over there. We're gonna line all of this up to make sure that the tape and the foam is covered. And it is super sticky, so make sure you have it exactly where you want it before you press it down. Press it on, hold it for about 15 seconds. So we're gonna pull our white plug up from that we connected to the headlight. We're gonna bring this over, plug this in, listen for the click. We're gonna take the excess wire, push it back into the fairing bracket, just like that. And then we're gonna add one sticky pad clip right here in this area to actually hold that wire down. So we're gonna go in here, stick one clip. We're gonna zip tie that. We're gonna pull the wire down where it's tight against the inner fairing. Get our cutters and clean up the zip tie. Go ahead and kick the bike on and we can see that the running light now comes on. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, super easy install. Definitely something that you can do at home. That is the AdvanBlack GRIDLITE for the Lowrider ST or ST style fairing from AdvanBlack. And you can see here that it pairs well with our arrow lights in the front. These are directional turn signals. If you haven't seen that video, there'll be a link in the description down below. And of course the Edgeline saddlebag lights for the Lowrider ST as well. So all three of those lights are some of the newest products from AdvanBlack for the Lowrider ST. I'll put links down in the description down below to the other two sets of lights. You can watch those videos and you can check those out over at advanblack.com. I hope this video helped you. And if you have any questions on this, comment section down below. I'm gonna get out of here, get myself back to work. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.